Hi guys, I recently made a purchase from Timberdoodle and I bought the preschool curriculum. I did not get everything that was in the curriculum. There were a few things that I had taken out, but I thought I would just kind of go through and give you an overview of what you would receive and what the product looks like. So I'm going to set the camera down here. And then I will go through each one of these products that we received. So one of the first things that we received is called Bubber. And this is like kind of like Play-Doh, but not Play-Doh. It doesn't dry out. It's really fun to play with, and it holds its shape very well. And what you will receive is you'll receive one container of Bubber. And then you also get a set of all these plastic tools to work with, and this is called like a sandcastle building set. And there's a couple like little knives to play with and cut because it really holds its shape well. And then you can build like sand blocks. They're just molds that you push the Bubber in and make all sorts of things. We really enjoy that. It's a really fun product. Another thing we received are these threading animals, and you get 3 of them, and there's the string. It's got a ball on it, so I won't go through it. And it is really good quality. You would get a lion, a zebra, and a alligator. And they're all really good quality. My kiddos liked those and enjoyed those. Then there's this bug maze. And what this bug maze is there's a magnet up here. And then you can take the ball inside and you can move it all around. And there's different colors, and it helps them holding a pencil like that. And it's a really nice product as well. Another thing that we received is called the Day and Night, and it is like a logical game. And so what you do is you have these cards here, and then the children have to put the pieces in that order on this. And then if you want a really challenging on the flip side, they do it without any of the color. So it's just the shape. And so my children really did enjoy this a lot. And again, it's really good quality, and we've used it multiple times. Okay, another thing that you would receive is these H2O La water drops. And basically they fizz in the water, and then they color the water. And the kiddos really like this. And then this is just a fun twisty dropper to play with. And now we've actually used this with our science kit. And you receive a science kit. And the science kit, you'll get beakers, measuring, these test tube things, some fun goggles, tweezers, and then you get these cards that have a bunch of different experiments on. So this is what is in the science kit, and we've used this many of times, and we've used the toy part of it, or the equipment part of it, in our science projects that we have to do with our Sunlight curriculum. So we have really enjoyed using these products. Okay, the next thing is what is called Peekaboo Bunny. And what it is these pieces here. There's 4 pieces. And what they do is they have cards that they have to figure out and make. So there's all different logical thinking for them to do and to try to figure out. And again, it's really good quality. We have enjoyed all of our Timberdoodle products that came in our kit. Okay, the next thing is called Jumbo Bananagrams. And what's inside this are these big plastic letters. And, well, they're like flimsy. Not flimsy, but bendable. And they have letters, and you can just play word games with these and spell with them. There's actually a really fun game that you can play with these, but our children need to be older and know how to spell. So they're fun for now just to get out and play with, but we don't really use them, but we will probably use these when our children are a lot older. Okay, another thing that you will receive are these scissors. And they actually work really good. I had my doubts, but they do work really good. And my little guy, I have a little 2-year-old, and he can just take his little fingers and push these back and forth and practice cutting paper. And so they work really well, and he does a fantastic job with these, actually. Okay, another thing that you will receive in that kit is this thinking game and color sorting. And the board is there, and these little tabs you just can move. You don't take them out of the board. You just move them around from one place to another, and there's these little cards that sit up here, and then you have to try to organize the colors in the rows. This one, the children have not really enjoyed quite yet, but maybe later on they will. But it is really good quality, really good. Okay, another thing that you will receive is what's called Farmland Math. And it comes, you'll get like this little carrier like this. And inside are a bunch of animals, cows, horses, sheep, goats, pigs. And they're multiple colors. And this unzips down into a farm scene. And you can sort the animals by colors. And you can sort them by the shape, and you can have them move to different parts of the farm. And this is the beginning of math manipulatives for little children. And we have worked with colors on this, and counting, and shape sorting, and there's a lot you can do with this. And you do receive a little book of how to use it throughout your school year. And it's a really, really good product. We've enjoyed that. Okay, another thing that you'll receive is called widgets. And if you're interested in the widgets, they are a lot of fun. So what widgets are they're a bunch of these shapes, and you have a board, and then there's these cards, and you have to try to create that. So that's like all that you would need, and then you have to try to create that shape on there. And so here's the board, and I just put some shapes together just to show you. They can be stacked, they can turn up on edge. There's so many things that you can do with these, and our children have loved this product. And so this one, and it comes in a nice bag to keep it in, and it's a wonderful product. We have really enjoyed it. Okay, and now I'll take you through all of the books that we received in our kit. So we received 3 of these Let's Cut paper books, and what they are is if you open them up, there's a line that they have to cut, and then you put it together and it makes something. And it does increase in difficulty. And so they're able to practice cutting with scissors. We really enjoyed those books. Very good quality. These are 2 Montessori books that you will receive. One is the number work and one is the letter work. And inside, it feels like really, really soft sandpaper. There's just a texture to it. So you can run your fingers over it. And they go by the sounds of the letter. Okay, and it's not in alphabetical order. It's a wonderful book. My little guy has loved that one. And then the same with the numbers. Again, it's just you count, and then you can feel the number. And then you count, and you feel the number. and it's a really good book. We've enjoyed those. Okay, another book that you will receive, the complete book and CD set of rhymes, songs, poems, finger play, and chants. And in this book, you also receive 2 CDs that go with it. They don't have all the songs on it, but they have quite a few of the songs. There's about 50 songs there. And anyways, it goes from A to Z. And so, like, here's M. And so there's songs and poems and such for the letter M. So we are still on A. And how we're using this book is we're just going right through it. And if there's a really popular one that we really enjoy or want to learn more, we will go more in depth and we'll pull up like YouTube videos of the song and, you know, sing with it and such. But it is a good book. I mean, almost every nursery rhyme and little kiddo song that you could think of and poem is in there. And so that's kind of what we're doing for our music and such. Okay, for math, this book is called Mathematical Reasoning, and it's a really good book for the kiddo. Just learning to count and shapes and sizes and just a lot of good reasoning, and it starts out really simple with just counting, and we've really enjoyed this book as well. For logical thinking, there's the building thinking skills, and it does start out with just learning colors, and there's just a lot of miscellaneous questions and critical thinking skills that is all throughout this book, and so we've enjoyed this book as well. Okay, another book is the Big Book of Things to Spot, and this is just has pictures in here, and then they have to find the animals and such. And we like this book. We're just starting to really kind of get into it a little bit. Okay, and then the book that is their alphabet book is G is for Goat, and this book goes just right through the letters, and it's a fun book to read. The kiddos really like this book as well, and we try to read an alphabet book every day of our school day. And then the Big Book of Play and Find Out Science projects just has lots of miscellaneous projects you can do and use your science kit with. And lots of great ideas, simple ideas to do. And it's a very nice book. And finally, there are 2 Draw and Learn Faces. And these are not just coloring books. It's like activities. So like draw a circle to make the face. And it just kind of helps them to learn step by step how to do things. It's not just color the pictures. It's actually working on art. And these are the same thing, but just with animals. And so we've really enjoyed these products. They're all very good quality products. Everything is really high standards and a really good value. So if you have any questions about any of these products, I can go more in depth in them for you. And I just thank you for watching, and I hope you have a happy homeschooling day.